Hey gang, today we're talking about lighting and the 4 steps I use to give my footage a more cinematic feel. So let's jump right into it. Here we're starting with regular room lighting, which limits the shadows and makes the character look flat and uninteresting. So the first step is to turn off all the lights and make the room as dark as I can. This will allow me to layer my lighting and give me a more three-dimensional feel to the character. Next, I turn on the key light. This is the biggest source of light and it sets the mood for the shot. This starts establishing the Rembrandt lighting and sets the tone for pulling the character out of the shadow. Next, I turn on the backlight or the hair light. This brings the character forward, separating him from the background. And finally, I use the fill light. This softens the harsh lines on the character's face that are caused from the key light. So to review, the 4 steps are make the room dark, use your key light, turn on your backlight, and use the fill to soften the shadows. To see how this works in real life, let's move next to the set of my upcoming short film, Checkmate, and see how I apply the lights on set. I start by blocking out the windows to make the room as dark as I possibly can. Next, I turn on and position the key light so that it accentuates the actor's face and starts developing the deeper shadows. I position the backlight so that it highlights the actor's hair and separates him from the background. And finally, I use the fill light to soften the shadows. And there you have it. Let's take a look at the final shot. We now have highlights and soft shadows that create a sense of depth to the shot and give it a more cinematic feel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell for notifications. Talk to you soon.